Hey Chargers, how you going? Got the Charge Home Crew workout for tomorrow that I'm going to take you through. The equipment you're going to need is a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or some sort of a backpack with some weight in it. And then for the recovery, we're going to need 2 small plates for some bicep curls just to work on the elbows at the end. We pretty much go straight into this one. It starts off with a core workout. It's a 16-minute EMOM, 4 movements, 15 to 20 lying leg raises. It's 15 to 20 because 20 is quite a lot, so I'd expect most of you to do 15, and if you want to challenge yourself, 20 is the way to go. Straight into 60 seconds of a hollow hold, and then 20 Russian twists, and then 30 seconds of a Cobra Stretch. For these exercises, once you finish the reps, you rest for the remainder of the minute before it ticks over. The warm-up for this is just going to be 30 seconds of each movement. After that, we've got Fight Gone Bad. It's a CrossFit benchmark workout, except this time it's lounge room edition, so it's slightly different. It's 3 rounds of 1 minute goblet thrusters, 1 minute sumo deadlift high pull, 1 minute fast feet, 1 minute of single arm push press, 30 seconds on each side, 1 minute of burpees, and then 1 minute rest. That is 1 round, and we complete 3 rounds. To warm this up, we'll be doing 30 seconds on of each movement. For the recovery, we have 3 rounds, 20 circular bicep curls, and then 15 tabletop raises with the 3-second pause at the top. Alright team, let's take you through these movements. So for the core, we're going to start with these lying leg raises. You can have your hands underneath a desk or a couch or a seat, whatever you've got. It's just to help hold yourself down. But essentially we're going to be starting in a hollow body position, so I want your lower back flat on the floor, so try not to arch it up. You shouldn't be able to get your fingers underneath. So we start in a hollow body position, my legs are nice and straight, and then from there we're trying to fold in half, trying to get my thighs to my chest as much as I can. It's okay if your bum comes off the floor slightly, but try not to let your lower back come way off the floor like this. That's probably too much, so just your bum comes off. Some of you might be able to fold in half a little bit further than I can. That's just going to depend on your flexibility. The second exercise is the hollow hold. So the hardest version would be arms outstretched and legs outstretched. So flat back as much as you can, don't let it arch. To make it easier, hands come to the side, and then from there we tuck the knees as long as the lower back is flat. I'm expecting your shoulders to be off the floor, and don't forget to breathe on this one. The third exercise is a Russian twist. So you guys can use a dumbbell for this, a kettlebell, or a backpack for weight. I've got a backpack for this one. So we're going to be in this sit-up position, feet off the floor, and then we're just going to twist and lightly touch the weight on the ground. 20 reps on this one. Lastly, we do a Cobra Stretch, just to stretch out the abs, so lying flat on the floor, shoulders back and down, and just opening up towards the roof, holding for 30 seconds, and then back down. So that's your core exercises. You have a minute to complete the work, and then you rest in the remaining of the time. Alright, let's talk about Fight Gone Bad. The first movement is a Goblet Thrust Up. Now guys, it's going to depend, the movement's going to slightly change depending on what weight you have. So I've got a dumbbell to show you. So for the Goblet Thruster, you're holding the dumbbell on either side. The feet's going to be underneath your hips in your squat stance. And then we do a full squat to depth, and then pressing the weight above our head to try and lock out your elbows. Front rack position, press out above your head. If you've got a kettlebell, you would be holding it just on the side in the front rack position. If you're someone who's got a light dumbbell or a light kettlebell, you may want to use one weight on each side. So you do one side first, you do a full squat and then a press, and then you would do that for 30 seconds and then swap sides. And you do the left side for 30 seconds. That's only if you've got a super light weight, but if you've got a heavy weight, you should be fine. After that, we move on to the Sumo deadlift high pull. If you've got a kettlebell, we're going to be deadlifting it from the floor and then pulling it to our chest. But if you don't have a kettlebell and you you have like a dumbbell, we're going to be holding it in the center. So feet kind of go wide outside squat stance, and it's like a deadlift. So the back has to stay flat, the chest is tall. And we bow forward, keeping the back flat. If you've got the dumbbell, you don't have to touch the floor, just keep your back flat. And then as you drive through your legs, you then pull your arms high, so weight comes towards your chest, the elbows go tall, and you keep the weight nice and close to your body. So drive through the legs, and then pull nice and high. Notice how my heels stay on the floor. If you've got a kettlebell or a backpack, it will start on the floor. So we deadlift it up, and then we pull nice and high. Right, after that one, we have 1 minute of fast feet. So you have to imagine that there's a line in front of me, and we'll be going forwards and backwards. So it'll be left foot forward, left foot back, right foot back, and we're doing this really fast, using the arms, trying to go as fast as we can. That one's definitely going to gas you out. The next exercise we have is the single arm push press. So if you've got a super heavy weight, I want you guys to kind of use 2 hands. I'll show you. So feet start underneath the hips. If you've got a super heavy weight, you're going to have the other hand helping support the weight, or maybe it's a kettlebell and you can have it supporting on the hand. We do a vertical dip and then a drive up into the air, locking out the elbows. So you would do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. Next we have burpees. So chest and thighs touch the floor, jump up and clap. You could also step down. That's your choice, whatever's going to get you through that one. And then lastly we rest. So in terms of changeover period for this one, guys, you're probably looking at roughly 50 seconds worth of work, and then you have a 10-second or so transition period, just so you can get to the second station. For the recovery, we've got some bicep curls. So some light weights you'll need. You need to grab some cans from the cupboard, maybe some wine bottles or something if you don't have any weights. Palms facing forward, we do a bicep curl up. We internally rotate the hands, keep them there, control the way down, and then externally rotate, bicep curl back up. So we're just giving our elbows a little bit of love here. 20 reps. The last exercise is tabletop raises. So hands turned out to the side, hips and chest to the ceiling, holding for 3, 2, 1, back down, and then up again, 2, 1. And we're doing that 15 times, 3 rounds, guys. Super excited. I'm going to be coaching the classes tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you guys.